operational IT is kind of like balancing a pile of plates, and let's not make any changes if we don't have to, because it's balanced right now. And if you affect that plate, third one up from the bottom, then there's a chance the whole stack is going to topple. This then segues very directly into a risk-based conversation. There may well be vulnerabilities that you've got exposed that you can necessarily prioritize down, for example, because they may not have a known exploited vulnerability in the wild, or they may be connected to less business critical systems. And again, it's a visibility gap. You have to know not only the systems that you have, but how they contribute to services, and how those services then contribute to the bottom line. Because you mentioned the C-suite, those guys are just going to be interested in the corporate ratios, EBITDA and those kinds of things, profitability ratios. The tech guys are going to be interested in what they consider to be, critical vulnerabilities. Let's take exposed RDP, for example. An exposed RDP connection to the network might be supporting business critical services. But, that said, it's still not necessarily desirable, because an Amazon M4 large instance can send 60 million passwords a second into an exposed internet-facing RDP interface. Now, sure, the interface itself will fry long before that. You won't get a tenth of the way into your 2 terabyte rainbow table before that interface falls over. But what if you've got exposed credentials on the dark web? Because that way, that exposed interface is a login. It's not a vulnerability. And the attackers can just jump into there, pivot across the DMZ into the core network, and it's game over.